marketing strategies, how to close the deal, and resources and tools. First, we're going to start with a quick video.
He's got to do the spreadsheet. It's insane. Yeah, he knows that I'm better at life stuff, like music, pictures, movies, stuff like that.
Well, what exactly do you mean by better?
By better, I mean making a website or photo book is easy for me, and for you, it's not.
Oh, that kind of better. Yeah. I was thinking of the other kind.
What other kind?
Do you guys all know these two guys? Yeah. Right, okay. Well, I'd like to present my two co-presenters, Steve and Brooke.
All right, so we wanted to play a little bit on that commercial, and because we really come from two different strategies, and you heard Brooke's growth in his company before he joined our company, and what I've known Brooke now for probably 6-7 years, and we met because of LiveRes. LiveRes, you were one of the first partners as well, early partner, and you know, I watched him grow. And I thought, wow, 0 to 500 properties in that short of a period of time. I don't know of anybody in the market at the time that had done it. I don't know if anybody has since. And it was definitely a very different strategy to what we had done, and yet we wanted to grow too. And so we started to talk, and ultimately Brooke joined the company 2 years ago, and it's been really great. So we're going to kind of play on the Mac versus PC thing. Because I'm the boss, I get to be the Mac guy. Sounds cooler. So, I'm going to hand it over to you.
Sure. Well, for the record, that was not my idea. I got a little swindled. You know, Sarah called us into the conference room last week and showed the slide deck, and this was the first slide, and I was like, so I'm that guy, right? It didn't work out that well. So I'll give a little background on me. So I started Vantage Resort Realty in 2007, and it was I was all about growth. Slightly different model than All-Star. All-Star has a fantastic model. It's worked very, very well, but my model was, again, based on growing the inventory as quickly as I could. I set pretty aggressive goals, and I did whatever I had to kind of hit those. So it's different models, but they both work in the end.
So I think the first thing you have to ask yourself when you're looking at growth and is why do you want to grow? And does anybody want to answer why would you want to grow? What's the #1 reason you want to grow your business and have more properties? Revenue, more revenue, money. Yeah, if the answer is something else, might be a problem. Now, I've been coming to conferences for a long time, and the yardage stick at vacation rental conferences has always been, how many properties do you manage? It's the second question you ask. Where are you from? How many properties do you manage? And several years ago, I started thinking about that, and I thought, kind of a dumb question. It doesn't really tell us a whole lot. Yeah, it gives a little bit of a scope of your, and some people say, well, I have 550 properties. It doesn't necessarily mean they're the most profitable, they have the most revenue, or even have a good company. They just have a bunch of properties, right? Somebody could have 25 properties and have a stellar company. And so I stopped asking that question some time ago, and instead I would ask the question, what's your best performing property? And some people would kind of scratch their head and go, well, oh, that's my whatever bedroom house, or they would describe it. And then I would ask them the next question, where does that fall in your inventory as it pertains to